Hey, what's happening? It is the actual real Jory, and let me ask you a question. What actually happens when you start a YouTube channel for authority and not views? Do the numbers just stay small, or does something else start happening behind the scenes? Because you see, most people, they only show you the highlight reel. They show you the viral video. They show you the subscriber milestones. They show you the big spikes. But almost nobody shows you what happens in the very beginning when the views are low, when the audience is small, and when there's no momentum at all. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened in the first 5 videos on this channel. The real analytics. You heard me right. I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you the real analytics. What the numbers looked like. What surprised me. And the moment YouTube began sending 100% of the traffic from suggested, and why that mattered more than the view count. And wait until you see what happened with video 3. That's when everything shifted. But hey, let's go to my computer and let me show you. So here we are on the PC. I'm going to show you the stats, but first let me show you that today is February 18th at 7:55 p.m. here. Let me show you that these videos came out last week on the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. And the particular reasons why I did that video series in that order, I will explain in another video. But I want to show you, I'm recording this today on the 18th, and that they dropped the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. So now let's go behind the scenes. And I'm going to show you video 1. Video 1 dropped on the 9th on Monday. And when it did, all it got was 6 views. Now, most people would say 6 views, that's not anything to be proud of or to write home about at all. But you see, I disagree, because from a brand new YouTube channel that had no subscribers, no viewership, no anything, to drop a video and get 6 views, what should have happened was I should have gotten a couple of views the first day, maybe a couple of views the next day, and then it drops off. But that's not what happened. I got 6 qualified viewers within the first day. That's great. Why do I consider it a win? And why you should think about it the exact same way. Why I consider it a win is because of the fact of what I just said. It was a brand new channel with no information. But you see, I was able to give YouTube enough information about the channel and what my audience was, who I'm going after, for it to go, I see who you're trying to reach, and I'm going to help you find those people. That's when you come at this from an authority first angle, not a vanity views angle. So in video 2, I got completely different results. It had, as you can see from this screenshot, twice the amount of views. That is phenomenal for a brand new channel. But I want you to take a look at what you see in the right-hand corner where it says suggested videos. And I'm sorry if this is a little blurry and you can't make it out. I'm going to see if I can make it sharper in post-production. I'm going to try to do as very little editing on this as possible, but I want you to be able to see what I'm showing you. So in the stats, you'll see it says suggested videos. And see, it says there 75%. Why is that important? The reason why that is important is because when YouTube is not quite sure of where to show your videos to, they're certainly not going to show it in suggested. They're going to try all these other buckets. So let me break a tenet that I just made a video about, saying don't be a teacher. In this instance, I have to be a teacher because I need to explain and break this down to you. So I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on YouTube. When you get suggested video views, what that means is YouTube has a pretty good idea who your audience is. So from video 1, it had a good idea, but it wasn't quite sure. So it tested with a small little audience. And this is still a small audience too. But on video 2, it had much more of a greater idea of who my audience was. So it showed it to even more people. But it shows you in the stats that it was 75% sure. I think this is who your audience is. And here's who I'm going to put your video up against. Huge, really cool. But it gets even better. Wait till we get to video 3. Now, this is when everything changed. When video 3 dropped on Wednesday, it got over 17 views. And that is awesome. So what you're seeing is a pattern here. 6, 12, 17, it's getting more and more views. But why is it getting more and more views? Well, again, if you take a look at the most important metric on this, to the right, underneath where it says real time, if you look down, it says suggested videos once again. I'm getting 100% of the traffic from suggested videos. So what does that tell us? What that tells us is YouTube is 100% sure what my topic is about. It's 100% sure what my audience is about, who I'm going after, because I'm going after this from an authority first perspective. I am not trying to go after vanity views. Here's what I mean. I'm going to say it a different way. I am not trying to go after clicks. I am trying to go after clients. And if you're trying to do the exact same thing, that's what this is all about. So I actually turned this exact thinking process into a short authority diagnostic. And if you want to see how this would apply in your situation, you can walk through it below. Now, the next day, video 4 dropped and it only got 4 views. But there's something very important again. If you look again on the right-hand side, 4 views, 100% from suggested, but something else miraculous happened. And of all the videos, the one that made the most impact is this one. I got a subscriber. That subscriber means everything. That now means that someone thought that my information was that important that they subscribe to the channel so that they can learn more. So in just 4 videos, I not only established my authority on YouTube, but I was also have now completely made it understand who my audience is, and it started to suggest the people to my channel. That's amazing, and that is what you want. And I did it all within 4 videos. Actually, I did it less than that, but you see we're up to video 4. And then finally, video 5, I think I screenshot. I screenshotted it a little early. We only got 2 views. But again, look at the lower right-hand corner. Where is the traffic coming from? 100% suggested. Now, we got more views than that, but that's the screenshot that I took at the time. But I also want to show you something very, very interesting. YouTube started suggesting to me, because it now understood my content and my audience and what I was trying to go for, other video topics with thumbnail ideas of what the next video it thinks, or series of videos that I should be making. So I'm only going to go over this one here, but look, for example, why your expertise is actually preventing high ticket sales right now. That sounds like a topic that my audience might exactly resonate with. So I might use some of these suggestions, but my point is to show you. YouTube understands who my audience is. And lastly, I want to show you. I did a search for my name in incognito mode, because if you do it in regular mode, it's going to give you skewed results. So when you do your own name, do it in incognito mode in any one of the browsers you're using, and it's going to give you better results. And what these videos are is, it's not that we need to look and zoom down into the videos. What was happening was I was catching both YouTube and Google indexing me for the authority that it thought that I should be for, and actually showing me accidentally which videos in Google it was putting up my video again. So the first one, The Secret World of Continuing Education Entrepreneurship. But the important things, it says, go to channel Jory Holness, and it shows you which video it was advertising. The truth, why your views aren't turning into clients. Now, there is a tab inside of YouTube that shows you the exact same thing. But the point that I'm trying to make is I wanted to do this while the channel is still new, still fresh, and still small. So you can see I do not tell you to drink the Kool-Aid, and I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I drink the exact same Kool-Aid that I'm telling you to drink. I walk the talk. I don't just tell you to do something. I do the same thing that I'm telling you to do. And there's the proof. There's the stats. And if you want to get this kind of thing, you want to use it for yourself, like I said, you can get the same thing and walk it through your own personal situation because it's custom tailored for you. And it only takes less than 2 minutes. And it's free. It's down below. So there you go. There is the case study. I used myself as a case study because one of the things I see people do is, yes, it's great when you can get this for other people. And I'm going to show you other people later on too. But if you can't do it for yourself, you can't do it for other people. But I wanted to show you from a small channel from the start, because like I said, I've never seen anyone do this. They show you when the channel's huge and they cherry pick all the good things. Like I said, I'm not cherry picking anything here. I'm showing you exactly what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to show you many more in the future.